And we will call our monthly, which is not our regular date, but it is our monthly HRC meeting to order. And we will start with the roll call from our secretary, Mrs. Carlin Duncan.
Hi, everyone. Okay, Chairperson Leak has requested an excused absence. Acting Chairperson Wiggins. Ms. Wiggins?
Yes. So will we be voting to approve Chairperson Leak's attendance, excuse for tonight's meetings?
We're going to go through this roll call, Acting Chair Wiggins. This is roll call right now. And then after that, you all will vote on the excused absences like you normally do.
She was talking to me. Present.
Commissioner Bloomfield has requested an excused absence. Commissioner Haynes?
Present by telephone. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Commissioner Preble?
Present.
Acting Vice Chair Price?
Present.
Commissioner Sarton?
Present.
Commissioner Taylor?
Present.
Commissioner Thompson?
Present.
And Commissioner Usher has also requested an excused absence.
Okay.
So Acting Chair Wiggins, now you would vote on approving the requests for
Yes, my agenda went away.
I'm sorry, I put it in the chat. We've been asked before not to keep something on screen share.
Okay.
And so if you click on the chat at the bottom of your screen, it should pop up on the side.
There it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so very kindly. Help me out. All right, so now we will take a vote on the commissioners that have requested an excuse from tonight's meeting. That will be Commissioner Bloomfield, Commissioner Leak, and Commissioner Usher. So we'll go down the
motion. You need a motion.
Okay.
Motion.
And that was Commissioner Sarton.
Mm-hmm.
I will second the motion to approve the excused absences.
And Commissioner Price was second. Is there any nays?
Now you just need the roll call vote, Acting Chair Wiggins.
Okay, and so when I do
that.
Say it one more time.
Carlin can do that for you if you'd like.
Okay. Ms. Duncan, would you please assist?
Okay, Acting Chairperson Wiggins. Ms. Wiggins?
Yes, aye.
Commissioner Haynes?
Aye.
Commissioner Preble?
Aye.
Commissioner Price?
Aye.
Commissioner Sarton?
Aye.
Commissioner Taylor?
Aye.
Commissioner Thompson?
Aye.
Okay. So, yeah, so the motion has been, oh, help me, I'm sorry.
Yes, it's been approved. It carried
Okay. Thank
unanimously.
You. We can move to the next agenda item, and that would be the approval of our minutes from our last meeting. Has everyone had an opportunity to review those minutes?
Yes.
We'll take a vote on, anybody have any questions about the minutes from our last meeting? We'll take a vote to accept the minutes from our last meeting. Can we do is that my doing it? No?
Motion to approve the minutes.
You need a motion.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve last month's meeting.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you, thank you, Commissioner Sarton. So the minutes have been approved.
No, you just need the roll call vote,
Roll call.
and Carlin can assist with that.
You know, Robin make this look easier than it actually is.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
It is not. So now we'll take a motion.
It's a roll call vote.
We'll do a roll call vote on the acceptance of the minutes.
Okay.
Yes, and Carlin will do that now.
Thank you, Carla.
Commissioner Wiggins,
Aye.
Commissioner Haynes,
Aye.
Commissioner Preble,
Aye.
Commissioner Price,
Aye.
Commissioner Sarton,
Aye.
Commissioner Taylor,
Aye.
and Commissioner Thompson.
Aye.
Now we can move to the next agenda item, and that's the chairperson's update. The first item is our HRC retreat. That date has been solidified as August the 20th. The time is tentatively 10 to 4, and it would be held at the Salem Lake Marina. Also for that meeting, for our retreat, we have extended an invitation to the person who represents the HRC at the state level, and that is Ms. Jackson Barnes. That's the director in the mayor's office. So she's going to come and just, hopefully we can get her to share with us how her position aligns and support the work that we do here at the local level. And so this will be, it's a great partnership, great alignment. Just have her come and share. Some of us know Ms. Barnes, Jackson Barnes, but there are new commissioners. I'm not sure if they do know her, but it's going to be great to have her to come and share how her work aligns and support the work that we do here. So that's great about the retreat. The next agenda item, and I'm going to ask for help from Commissioner Price, and I think maybe Commissioner Pebble. That was
Commissioner Thompson.
Commissioner Thompson, excuse me, Commissioner Thompson. That was at the last committee meeting for the ad hoc. The NDO ad hoc committee. So Commissioner Price and Commissioner Pebble, if you would please share.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much. So at the last meeting we had, we discussed the creation of the NDO subcommittee and the applicants that were put forward. We from then had another smaller meeting for the committee of choosing the NDO subcommittee. Thereafter, Commissioner Thompson and I were present there, along with Councilmember Mundy and Director Alan Abraha, and we had a great talk. The big kind of difference between what we had seen in our meeting as the larger group and what we saw in the smaller group was Commissioner Sarton's final scores had come in, and so when we saw the kind of final tally of who the 7 leading the vote getters were, we were much happier with the distribution of diversity throughout that smaller group. And after quite a bit of discussion, we decided to go ahead with those 7 as our recommendation, with the caveat that we were adding 2 alternates to be directed, essentially, to be identified in the beginning, so that these individuals would be ready to become a member of that subcommittee if needed over the subcommittee's 18-month running period. So they would essentially be expected to attend as many meetings as possible and stay current with the subcommittee's activities, so that if need be, they could step in as a voting member. I shared the results of that meeting with the group. Hopefully everyone has had a chance to look those over. The 7 that we had put forward, as I mentioned, we were much happier with the racial diversity of that group. We were slightly hesitant of the fact that we only had 2 women on the group, but but then both of the alternates were women. And so we felt that with the different strengths, the fact that we were using the committee's full rankings as our top 7, and the comfort level that all 4 of us had with those individuals, that would be our recommendation. So we would like to go ahead and put that forward for a vote after discussion here. Commissioner Thompson, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Commissioner Thompson?
You're still muted. There you
Okay, sorry. I think you did a beautiful job summarizing everything, and I don't think I have anything to add. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you both for being present and able to share, bring this back and share with the group. Now we're going to take a vote on the 7 members that have been asked and the 2 alternates that have been asked to sit on this study committee for 18 months. And do I have a motion? I have a motion on accepting these. Did I do right?
I'm sorry, Acting Chair Wiggins, let me interrupt just for a second.
Yes.
They have not been notified just yet. So we would actually be voting to approve the recommendations from the actual HRC ad hoc committee who worked with City Council member Kevin Mundy on reviewing those who are being asked to serve. They've not been asked yet. They cannot be asked until after you all vote. And that's why we moved the meeting up actually so early this month, because we want to have the balance of June to have time to be able to get the notification letters to those who are being asked or will be asked. And then if for some reason they cannot serve, then as Commissioner or Acting Vice Chair Price mentioned, the alternates would come in and take those spots. So just a point of clarification, I just wanted to make sure everybody understood what it is that you're asked to vote on tonight.
Okay. So do I need to say what you just said? Or can we start with a?
Do we need to mention the names, or is it okay to approve the list as it's been put forward in writing?
Yes, Acting Vice Chair, we're going to omit the names and just go with what we have for now, and then they'll be notified afterwards.
Wonderful.
Is that okay?
That sounds
okay. So now I need a motion, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I make a motion that we accept the proposed list of names to serve on this 18-month study committee, the ad hoc committee. Is that correct, Wanda? Stay close. Am I missing something?
You're making or you or someone can make a motion to accept the recommended appointees for the NDO ad hoc study committee.
Okay. May I have a motion, please?
I will make a motion to accept the recommended appointees for the NDO subcommittee.
Thank you, Commissioner Price.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Thompson.
Taylor.
That was Commissioner Taylor, I think.
Taylor. Are there any opposes? Is that right?
No, now you're going to do the roll call vote.
Okay. Thank you.
Or Carlin will. Thanks.
Carlin. Thank you, Carlin.
Acting Chair Wiggins,
Aye.
Commissioner Haynes,
Aye.
Commissioner Preble,
Aye.
Commissioner Sarton,
All right. Aye.
Acting Vice Chair Price,
Aye.
Commissioner Taylor,
Aye.
and Commissioner Thompson.
Aye.
All right. Thank you. Now we will move to our next agenda item, and that would be committee reports. And I know this has been a short turnaround meeting for us. I'm not sure if there are any updates to be shared, but we will start with community relations with Commissioner Sarton.
I looked at Jamie's report. Jamie, maybe you can help me out.
No new report at
I
this.
didn't think there was. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Thank
We're
you.
looking forward to the summer.
Yes. Thank you, Commissioner Sarton. Next, we will have the executive committee report by our Acting Chairperson Wiggins. I don't think we have anything. The only thing that we wanted to update were the NDO ad hoc committee members. Next, we will hear from our hearing board, and that is Commissioner Haynes.
I don't think I have a hearing board update, but someone please help me out if I do.
No, you don't. The only thing, Commissioner Haynes, is that right now, and this is kind of segueing into something else, but this is a good time to mention it. Right now, the city attorney's office has prepared a blurb of information for the city council that will be presented later on this month at committee as an informational item with respect to the NDOs. It looks as though the information item will contain references to public accommodations discrimination and employment discrimination being incorporated into the city code. So it'll be a part of the city's ordinances. And as such, they would fall under the Human Relations Commission and department. And so what that means is initially we would be charged with mediating any matters that come before us that relate to either public accommodations or employment. And we would also be doing outreach. And the reason I say it ties in with you and the hearing board is that eventually it may be that those types of complaints end up going through a similar process to what our housing discrimination complaints go through, which means that the hearing board would become a part of those processes too. It wouldn't just be limited to the fair housing discrimination complaints. So I just wanted to mention that for now. I know that it's going to take time for the city attorney to complete her research as far as enforcement, whether or not the commission would be able to enforce any kind of penalties or anything like that for those who may breach the local ordinances with respect to employment and public accommodations. But she is going to take the next few months to delve a little deeper in that to see exactly what that may look like. But in the meantime, if City Council does approve, then we will be charged with mediating and also conducting outreach in those two areas.
Good to know. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Wanda and Sunny. Our next update will come from our multicultural relations. That will be Commissioner Preble.
Well, it's perfect timing. So my updates are that due to COVID-19, the big pipeline sessions are still on hold. You're looking at possibly restarting in the fall. And also the Juneteenth celebration is scheduled for Saturday, June 19th. They're planning a hybrid model festival, which will include in-person along with pre-recorded entertainment. And there is a volunteers meeting tonight from 6 to 7 that I will be logging off here to attend to that meeting here in just a few minutes.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Preble. The next New Horizons Fair Housing Committee report, I will provide.
On behalf of Chair Leak, I can report there are no updates this time.
Thank you.
You're
welcome.
Ms.
Linda. The next committee report we will have will be the student relations. At this time, there are no new updates to report for the Student Relations Commission, Student Relations Committee. The next item will be our director updates from Ms. Wanda.
Thank you, Acting Chair Wiggins. At this time, we really don't have a lot of updates as far as staff is concerned. We just continue to maintain and to work kind of in a hybrid fashion. We do spend some time in the office and some time at home, and this will continue. And on June the 21st, that will change up a little bit, and people will be in the office a little more consistently and a little longer than what we're doing right now. And so that is pretty much how things are going. We continue, again, to monitor the addition of potential duties to the department and to the staff. And we will just adjust as needed. And we will keep you apprised of any changes that may occur with staff and those duties as time goes on. But the City Council will not meet in July. That's their hiatus time. And they will, just like it is with you all, and they will resume meeting in August, just like you will with your annual retreat. They will resume meeting in August as well. So probably by early fall, late summer, we may have some updates for you.
Thank you, Ms. Wanda. I think this is all good news. I don't take it as a no or I take it as a not yet. I think there are a lot of great things forthcoming. We just have to continue to be steadfast and continue to be move forward as a team. And thank you for being our team leader. Our next update will be a staff report from Adolfo.
Thank you, Acting Commissioner Wiggins. You will see Commissioner's staff report for May 2021. The only thing of interest in this report is that the numbers for May look very low. If we get less than 40 calls in the month, it is usually low. Typically, when we receive less than 40 calls in a month is because it's December or January or February, which are typical low months for us, but not in May. I also want to tell the commissioners that we have a new system in place, and I believe the system, we were still having some issues with it, and I believe that is what's happening. I don't think all our cases are being correctly captured in here. But anyway, next month should be a little bit better. With this, you will also see that we have arrived already to 680 cases, which means that we are most likely going to be over 700. And remember that when we are over 700, it's an extraordinary year for us when it comes to calls from people. I hope we get to like 750, and 750 is always an excellent year when it comes to these calls from the public. Thank you.
Thank you, Adolfo. Adolfo, it seems like are you in the office today?
I am, yes. This is the office, and this is how it looks in there.
Well,
yes, I am.
That's a good sign, and thank you, Adolfo.
Absolutely, you're welcome.
All right. Next agenda item is any new business or anything to share. Okay. Any general business that we need to take care of? Okay, so before we do, I would like to say thank you to the department for sending me a get well card. Thank you so very much for that. It's been a little road, but I'm doing so very well, and thank you for your wishes. Also, Jamie, I hadn't had an opportunity to thank you. To say congratulations to you. I'm so very happy for you and looking forward to all the great things that's going to come out of you and Jamie doing together as a couple. So thank you, a married couple, and thank you, congratulations to you. All right. If there is, we knew this was going to be a short meeting because we've had one recently, but if there is nothing else to to share, I think we can adjourn our meeting.
Yes.
Sounds great. Thanks, everyone.
Chair, we'll be in touch about the retreat via email with you all.
Wonderful.
Because you will not meet again until the retreat.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you all for being patient with me this evening.
Thank you so much.
I get better as opportunities present. So thank you again. Everyone have a very good evening. We'll talk with you soon. Sonny, be careful out there.
Thank you so much. I hope everyone has a good one.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.